It's Miss Rosie and
Miss Mary Lou.
And we're here to be horsing around for you.
Hey!
We've got the video here today to show you all of our great horse and unicorn crafts for our May Take and Make. This is very exciting.
And just so you all know, right up front, you have a choice between two different make and takes. You can either get the horse bag with all these things in it, or this year, a little something different, you can get the unicorn bag. So we have like 20 of each, 20 horse bags, 20 unicorn bags, and it's all on a first come, first served basis, May 1st. And we're going to show you the crafts that are in each bag.
Yeah.
How to do them.
We have got some cute horse crafts. I've got them kind of set up here. We've got a Horsin Around door hanger that you can personalize. And of course we have our cute little galloping horse with our toilet roll, and you can use that as a centerpiece for your derby party. You know you're gonna love that, right? And we've got our horse hat.
Yes.
That's also for
Roseanne,
your derby party chic.
Look at that.
If you are all about derby parties, this is the craft bag you need. I'm telling you. All right, Mary Lou, tell us about those unicorns.
All right, well, so we've got 3 unicorn crafts. It's very similar to the little round horse face. We've got a unicorn face. And we also, similar to the horse headband, and I have not stapled this one together, but we have a unicorn headband. So if you want to go to your derby party looking like a unicorn instead, and the forelock will just hang right in your face. There it is. And the third thing we have in here in the unicorn bag is a little unicorn mask. And it's already cut out except for the eyes. You're going to need a grown-up to do that for you. And you're just going to decorate this any old way you want to. I put some silver and pink stripes on mine and little pink ears, and that's about all I did. But I know you can do better.
Glitter glue.
And Miss Roseanne are going to show you how to do these other crafts, but I want to make one point really clear. Grown-ups that are helping your kids with these crafts, this is how we've done it. This is how we've made our crafts. But be sure to let your kids do it any way they want. If they want the forelock on top of the horn, that's fine. If they want their ears on the bottom instead of the top, let your child do it whatever way they want to do it. That's really good for them to make those choices and put together their craft any way they want. But we're going to show you how we do it. Yeah. And then, however you want to do it is fine. All right, what do you want to do first, Roseanne?
I think we need to start with a fun unicorn.
You want to do the unicorn? Okay, so the unicorn plate, and this, I'm going to say the little round horse plate is just the same. It's just different colored materials. You're going to start off with a plain paper plate, just like that. And then in your little package, you're going to get 2 ears that look like that. And you're going to get 2 little ear liners. Now these are gold. Most of them are going to be pink, but I think I ran out of pink paper and had to put a few gold ones in. I can't remember. And you're just going to use a glue stick and just stick that on just like that. I'm doing this real quick. You can probably do it, take a little bit more time and do it a little bit more carefully, but I'm just going to do it like that. And inside your packet, you're also going to find a little bundle of yarn. And that's for the forelock.
Best colors of yarn, too.
Yeah, little rainbow colors. And you're just going to take that. If you have a glue gun and want to use hot glue, that's probably the very best thing. But I'm just going to use tape. I got some tape right here. And I'm just going to tape my little forelock on like that. And then on top of that, I'm going to take the golden horn. Put the forelock on first, and then the horn. And again, I'm just going to use tape. You can use glue if you like, either one. And then I'm going to attach my ears, little ears, like that. I'm just going to tape them on. And one thing you can do, when you tape it like that, the ears get sort of floppy, and so does the horn. What I did for this one is I took a little drop of school glue and put it right in the rim of the paper plate, and kind of held it there for a little bit for it to dry, and then it sort of holds it all in place a little bit better. And then also in your packet, you're going to get 2 googly eyes that you're just going to glue on with some school glue, and you're going to get this odd little round thing here. And that's supposed to be the muzzle for the unicorn. And you're just going to glue it right on. And you can use your marker to either give it little nostrils. There, like that.
There we go.
You have to be careful so they don't, because it can kind of look like a pig snout if you do it wrong. I did that the first time, and it's like, no, that doesn't work. Or you can even give it just a little smile.
Little smiley face. Hello.
Just like that, and it's just that simple.
Yep.
And you can add more decoration if you like. And the horse one is just the same, except you got black ears and silver, and you got little black yarn. I mean, I think I actually used a mixed yarn of black and gray for the forelock,
Yeah.
and then glue on your googly eyes.
And you can even put these on a popsicle stick if you want to have little
have a
puppets.
little puppet.
You can hang it in your window, or
And you can see how much better the ear does when you glue it down.
Glue it down.
Then you see how mine are just keep flopping
no floppy
over.
ears allowed.
No.
No floppy.
So that's how you make these two little faces.
Yeah.
And this is what you end up with. It's a little
Super
unicorn.
cute. Yes. Well, I have a couple of horse ones here, and I think maybe we'll do the big horse next.
I really like
so
that one a
this
lot.
one is a little bit more complex, so you may need a big person's help, especially to put the hole in to put in your pipe cleaner in. But this is actually not that hard to do. So I'm going to show you. First thing you're going to do is you're going to get your toilet roll, and you are going to wrap it in your brown piece of paper, but don't cut the paper, even though it's way bigger than your toilet roll. Keep it big. Okay?
Would it help if you taped it down first
We
as you start rolling?
Definitely going to help. That would definitely help. I used glue when I first did it, and that took a little longer to dry. So if you're a little bit impatient, like Miss Rosie is sometimes, you get your tape out, and you want to leave all the paper on. Don't cut it. You want to make it so that it has a nice, thick layer of brown paper on it, because this is going to make your long horse body. And your parts that I have given you are two-sided. So you can tell that's the rear leg, right? So you're going to glue that down there. And here is your front leg.
Now, when you glue
And
it, do you use school glue or do you use
I used a glue stick.
Glue stick, okay.
And I just needed to hold it down a little bit until it really stuck, because you don't want it to go pop right back off again. Right? And so once you get those two parts glued on, right, get the legs on first. Do your legs first. Then you're going to get your head part and glue it over the front legs like that. So Miss Rosie is going to do this right now through the magic of our camera. It will be done so quickly. Woo! Okay, here we go. So we got the, we don't want to put the legs on backwards. So, and it's okay if the legs stick out past your toilet roll tube that you've covered in brown paper.
Makes the horse look bigger.
It makes the horse look bigger and longer. You do not want to make the legs too close together, because then your horse looks super short. Then what is that, a quarter horse? And so we've got our legs on. You kind of want to make them sort of even, so that one leg is not longer than the other. Then you're going to get your head. Now for the head part, you're going to put the glue here, not at the head part. You're going to put it down at the bottom over here. You can see this is very highly precise gluing I am doing here. Like this. Lots of glue all at that whole side at the bottom there. So now I've got my two sides glued, right? Make sure you're putting it on the front legs, not the back legs, right? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Look, you've almost got a horse. Of course, of course, of course. Right? And you can slide it down a little bit if you want it to be a little bit more, a little more even. Make sure your head parts are kind of even, right? There we go. Now you also have a cute little saddle, which will help secure the two parts together. So I'm going to go ahead and get some glue on my saddle.
And in case you all are worried, like, am I going to remember how to do all this? There are instructions written.
Yep, we got little
that will be in
instructions.
each bag as well.
And you can kind of tell from the picture where everything needs to be. Just as long as you've got your horse parts all together. Here is my saddle. I saddled up there a little bit. We're going to glue that down. So you're starting to get your horse now, right? Now for the mane, do you see my crazy mane that I have here? The mane was actually super easy to do. All I did was I took my string that you've got that's horsehair colored, and I folded it in half and in half and in half again and again, right? And then I got it to this point here, and I just snipped those little edges, bink, bink, and that one.
And this is probably the grown-up.
And the grown-ups can definitely help with this, right? So here we go. I've got my mane right there. See it there? If you think it's too long, all you do is cut it in half. Da, da, da. So there we go. Now I've got all my main parts right there. And all I did was, and this is so easy, I laid it on my table, kind of flat like this, and I'm going to show you in my hand like that so it looks like a mane. And I laid it on the table, and I just took some tape and went over one side, and I will show you when I pick it up how cute this looks. One side like that, and then I flipped it over and put tape on the other side. Da da da! Instant mane. And then, since your head is not sealed, I just slipped it inside. There we go. Da da da!
And you just leave it sitting there? You don't have to...
I actually put a little bit of glue on mine
okay.
before I finished it off.
Okay.
I didn't glue it in yet because I should have done this part first. If you would like to put your hanging pipe cleaner in, all you have to do is on one end, I made a circle. That's your little hanger. Very scientific, the official pipe cleaner hanger. There you go. And right here where the mane and the saddle kind of meet, that's kind of where you want your hanger. Get a grown-up to either use a pencil point or a sharp part of a scissor and just go through your toilet tube very carefully so that they can make a tiny little hole big enough for your pipe cleaner to fit through, and it will slip right in. And if you pull it out the other side, you can just kind of scrunch it up and make a knot so it doesn't pull out. So I just did that. And then
Very cool.
da.
Very cool.
And now in your bag, I have also given you guys a couple of googly eyes, because it's not a horse unless it's got a little googly eye, and also some crazy gemstones so that you can bling out your saddle.
Ooh.
Or you can use glitter glue or paint or felt or whatever you want. But here it is, your horse, and I drew on a little
Nice.
bridle, and it's really not that hard. You just have to remember to put your legs on front and back and put your head on second, and then your hair mane is just cut with some tape. Throw on your saddle, and if you want to hang it with your little hanger, have a big person punch a hole through that toilet tube, and you are good to neigh.
I should have made a unicorn like that. That's cute. That would have been, yeah.
You could make this into a unicorn if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Get some tin foil and roll it into a little thing.
Little horn.
Put a little horn on
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
really
go.
cute.
Awesome.
All
All
right.
right.
So we've got two hats. We've got, as Roseanne was modeling for us earlier, there is in the horse bag, there is a horse hat. In the unicorn bag, there is a unicorn hat. And this is also just real easy peasy to do. For the unicorn, you're going to have a white strip of poster board. For the horse, it's going to be the same except a black strip. And you're going to find, once again, two white ears for the unicorn and two black ears for the horse. The ears look like this. And then you're going to get an inside to the ear. It might be, with the unicorns, most of them are pink. With the horse, they're silver. I ran out of pink paper for this sample, so there's going to be silver for this. But you're just going to glue the inside of the ear on to the main ear. Doo-doo. And then you're going to
Get my horse hat on.
there she is modeling
There we
it
go.
for us.
There we go.
Beautiful,
It's a lovely
Roseanne.
hat. I'm going to finish up my horse's rhinestones while you do that so you can see the
Yes.
full rhinestone effect.
And so you're just going to tape. I use tape. You could glue the ears kind of in the middle here. And then you're going to find another little bundle of yarn in your bag, just like the one for the face. We lost something there. And these you can just kind of like tape on the side there, and that'll hold the ears up real good. Choo-choo. You're going to take your little bundle of yarn. I don't think I have another bundle of yarn, but you're just going to hang it. Like here's the forelock for the horses. You're just going to put it, the unicorn bag comes with rainbow yarn, just like the face does. But you're just going to take the forelock yarn and either tape it or glue it right in the middle there. And then on top of that, just kind of under, like right below where the forelock is, you're going to tape on this big horn. There's a little horn and there's a big horn in your bag. The ears are all about the same size. And just tape it on there, all nice and sparkly. And the other thing that you're going to find in your bag with the unicorn hat, you're going to find a couple of foam flowers with sticky backs that you can just stick on there, like I did on my own. This one has both the forelock and the flowers.
Oh, yeah.
For the horse's hat, you're going to find some stars to stick on. It's just like that. So
Okay.
that's the hat, the unicorn hat, and the horse hat.
And we've
she's
got one more. I've
more.
got a little door hanger here for some of us cowboys who want to have a little quiet while we're reading. So we've got a cute little horse cutout that we've got, and a little sun, because you're going to ride off into the sunset. And you can write things like, I'm reading, shh. Or maybe you're horsing around time. And you can hang this on your doorknob. You can customize it however you want, but I just thought those were really cool colors, and you can make your own door hanger, little brother, keep out. That's what my daughter would put on hers. So if you are so inclined, you also have a nice little door hanger.
Nice.
So hats and puppets and masks and door hangers. Oh my, we were horsing around today.
Lots of good stuff here. So the little white bags are the unicorns, the brown bags are the horses. They'll be available at the children's desk starting when we open at 1 o'clock. And we hope next year we'll be having a real derby party here.
That's right.
Face to face with all of you people and having lots of fun.
Thanks for horsing around with us.
Yeah.
And for more
Happy Derby Day.
great videos and other projects, don't forget to check out our website at scottpublib.org and our Facebook and YouTube pages. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.